Hey guys, my name is Stacey and I am a youth partner at Wynnum Central College. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my complex project for 2020. During the year I've been researching community issues about the environment and waste management. For my environmental project, I've teamed up with Tom, Nathan, Jake, Dylan, McCullough and TJ to repurpose the old shed at the back of the school to make the community shelter a more suitable and safer place for us to use. This is my proposal for the shed. The original idea for the shelter is to have a place to build the boat where we won't be in the way of anyone else at Wynnum Central, but due to current issues we are unable to build the boat. The reason why we want to repurpose the old shed at the back is because there was empty space at the back of the school that was unused. So we decided to rebuild the shed and make it more suitable for us and everybody else to use. For my personal project, I was going to be making some nest boxes and placing them out on the trees for birds to nest in. I was going to use recyclable materials to build the nest boxes such as plywood and local timber because that is what the birds are more familiar with to nest in. But now so far into the year, I won't have the opportunity to build the nest boxes. Personal complex project was going to be collaborated with Charlie, Ella, Clooney and Thomas, and our projects were all linked together through the waste management project. Our projects are all about waste in the environment and ways we can reduce this in the community, and we were collaboratively trying to find ways in the community to make it a better place. We have teamed up with Liam from Werribee River Association and Teresa from the Melbourne Water, and they have helped us with our project. We have been talking via Teams call and when they came into Wynnum Central.
You should say that because it's this whole debate around, well, how do you get people to comply? And I was like, well, we spend millions of dollars every year cleaning out people's rubbish. So I was like, well, if people know how much it costs, then sure, and they're paying for it, because you pay for it in your taxes, then maybe they won't litter. Then someone said the psychology means that if you see all this rubbish and you feel bad about it, you're more likely to put your rubbish in the bin. But if you think you are paying for it, then you just go, oh, well, I don't care, I pay my taxes, and you throw it away. So it's just interesting, that psychology. And you're going to have to think about that with the plans, thinking about that, what's the best way? And I think it's brilliant to have you guys on this project because you're at school, you know, you're the next generation going out to care about the environment, and I'm sure we can use that to tug on a few heartstrings as well and get people really thinking about doing the right thing. Yeah.
The purpose of the boat complex project is to also minimise waste in the community. We want to build a boat so we can get into the river and clean up the hard to reach places. Another one of my project ideas is to build a recycling bin used from recyclable materials and link it with the boat project. The bins that are recyclable can be used when we're in the river picking up the rubbish. We can put the waste into the bins and dispose of the rubbish properly. In doing so, this will reduce the amount of waste we have in the community and make it a better place, which is the purpose of these projects. We hope to make a difference in our community. I have completed my Safe at Work modules. During the year, there have been many hardships that we've had to overcome. This year, we've had 2 waves of COVID-19 which forced us to use technology as a way of learning throughout lockdown. Throughout the year, we were unable to come to school, which set us back with our work. But as we are young adults maturing, we were able to overcome this and get back on track with our work. Over the year, there have been many leadership skills that I have learned. I have been working in a group collaborating in a project, and I have been working autonomously with producing a video about what I've done and what I've learned throughout the year. This year we've teamed up with Liam and Teresa from Melbourne Water and Werribee River Association, and they've helped me and my group with our project. Throughout the year I've had to make hard decisions, such as deciding not to proceed with my projects due to COVID-19. I was very sad about not doing my projects, but I was able to overcome it. During the year I've been in a group project. We have all been working together collaboratively on the boat project, but unfortunately we were unable to build the boat due to COVID-19. But we were all working together productively in a team. My individual project was to build the nest boxes and to build recycling bins that was going to be collaborated with the boat project. I have also made and produced a video about what I have achieved, done and learned throughout the year. My research was to look into litter in the river and try to find ways to minimise this. Part of my project was to build some recycling bins and use it to recycle the rubbish we found in the river. Also, I've done a lot of research into building the boat and making the nest boxes. This year I have helped with the shelter, but I was unable to do the boat project, build the bins and the nest boxes, but I have learned a lot about